Alright, Shalom Akim. I'm going to start off by giving all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us his truth, along with the sincere brethren also laboring in his work. And to the believers, to you I say Shalom. Alright. Just want to go over a quick lesson, man. A quick lesson of pretty much wisdom, right? That's what this whole ministry is centered around, wisdom. And, of course, wisdom was King Solomon. And King Solomon was Yahushua, and Yahushua embodies the spirit of wisdom, and so does the elect. All right, so, and knowing that, we have to honor wisdom. That's what we're going to get right here. Now, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 20. It says, therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. All right, so first you have to desire wisdom. You have to desire to want to know knowledge. You have to put forth your hand to the plow and dig, man. You got to dig for knowledge, man. Verse 21, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. All right. So in order for you to be sitting on thrones, all right, with our Lord Yahushua, you first have to honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. Okay, this is the 144,000 elect, okay, that are going to be crowned by our Lord Yahushua. These are the prophets, the teachers, the ones that gathered this word, made use of it. And so it says, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. Now, of course, King Solomon, when you consider his teachings, in which he was Yahushua in the reincarnation, our Lord and Savior, but his teachings alone are what's going to give you wisdom. All right, so if you want to gain wisdom, all right, then you have to read the books that he wrote, in which Wisdom of Solomon was one. Also, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach. These are books of wisdom. These are the books that you read to learn how to move and operate in discreet and knowledge and wisdom. This is how you learn how to, be wise, per se. All right. Ecclesiastes 1:1. This is all wisdom coming from the Lord, and is with him forever. Who can number the sand of the sea? And it goes on and on, So these are the books. I'm going to read this real quick. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 11 says, the fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness in a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. All right. So these are the books, like I said, that you want to read and get into. Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiastes, all right, Ecclesiastes, and Proverbs. These are the books that will give you knowledge and understanding. Okay. Proverbs 1, and you have to pay attention to these words and understand them and let them soak in and let them stick. Proverbs 1 and verse 1, it says, Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to receive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, and to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and the dark saying. So this is desiring. Once you get into these books, you are desiring wisdom, and these books give you instruction. Okay. They give you instruction on how to walk in His truth and how to conduct yourself. And it's demanded of you. And when you go to Psalms, the second chapter, Psalms, the second chapter, 10 verse, it says, "Be wise now, therefore, O you kings, be instructed." How are you instructed? Through these books, through wisdom, which comes in the books that I just showed you. You got Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, Ecclesiastes. You got Proverbs. These are like learning manuals to gain wisdom, to and to know how to operate in this truth. All right. It says, "Be instructed, ye judges of the earth." That's the 144,000 elect. "Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is for a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him." All right. So kiss the Son means to bow down unto the Son and his teachings. All right. Listen to his word. Do what he says. All right. The Lord does not delight in fools. Okay. As the Lord said, "Hey, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight." And also, the Lord loveth none but he that dwelleth with wisdom. All right. So I mean, let's get the definition of fool if we can. It's locking my phone, be doing all kinds of crap. Let's get the definition of a fool. All right. A person who acts unwisely or imprudently. A silly person. A silly person. Our Lord Yahushua wasn't a silly person. All right. Foolish, silly. As the scripture say, man. When I became a man, what I spake a man, or something like that to that effect. When I was a child, I spake as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. Scripture tell you to put away foolish talking. Lord, them lighting fools, man. Ecclesiastes, these are instructions. Ecclesiastes 10 and 13. "The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness, silliness, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness." Wise men lay up knowledge. It's Proverbs. Another book I mentioned. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Ephesians 5 and 4. Let's see what it says. Lord, don't delight in fools, man. 5:3 it says, "But fornication, spiritual doctrine, and all uncleanness and uncovetousness, let it not be once named among you, as become of saints, neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. For this ye know, that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, have any inheritance of the kingdom of Hamashiach and of Yahweh. Let no man deceive you with vain words. But for because of these things come the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience." That's right. So, with the times that we in, man, the Lord is not playing. The grace that was given unto us, it was given to us because He wanted to give to us. It's not for us to take light. All right, this is something that is meant to be taken very seriously. So, and knowing that, because we went off, all right, the Lord cast us off, and now He has brought us back in. So the least you can do is make your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, and give diligence to make your calling and election sure, because we trying to get back into the Heavenly Father through our Lord Yahweh Shai. And Now it's not the time to be bullshitting. Now it's the time to put up spiritual sacrifices. They do things that are pleasing to our Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right, and in doing so, Lord willing, we make it. We save by hope. Our righteousness are as filthy rags. But at the same time, we want to be men after the Most High's heart. After Yahweh by Shem Shai's heart. And in doing so, if you continue to strive and grow, then you'll start to gain knowledge. This is what the Lord delights in. He delights in knowledge and not fools. So make sure you're not being a fool, and be wise, be instructed. All right, so with that, Lord will edify until next time. Shalom.